German soldiers on the Eastern Front learned to fear sound. Not engines. A soft whistling in the dark, like wind through wires, seconds before the world exploded. The aircraft, making her crop dusters. Plywood and canvas biplanes with open cockpits, flown with the engines switched off, gliding in silence toward their targets. And the pilots were women, most of them barely 20 years old. The Germans called them Nachtfexen, the night witches. Stay to the end, because the rule these women flew under, no parachutes, has a reason that will stay with you. When Germany invaded the Soviet Union in 1941, thousands of young women who had grown up in state flying clubs bombarded Moscow with letters demanding combat roles. The answer was always no. But one woman could not be refused. Marina Raskova was the Soviet Union's most famous aviator, a record-breaking navigator with a direct line to Stalin. In October 1941, she won permission to form 3 combat regiments staffed entirely by women. Pilots, mechanics, armorers, navigators. All of them. The most famous became the 588th Night Bomber Regiment. Average age, around 22. Students, teachers, factory girls. Their training, normally years, was compressed into months. Then they were handed their aircraft. The Polikarpov Pa-2 was a 1928 crop duster and trainer. 2 open seats, a top speed slower than a modern car, a frame of wood and fabric. The Germans nicknamed its engine Sound the Sewing Machine. And then the women discovered the machine's dark magic. It flew slower than a German fighter could fly without stalling. It could turn inside anything. And its wooden frame barely showed on radar or heat sensors. Their tactic became legend. Climb high, cut the engine, and glide the final kilometers in total silence. The only warning was that soft whistle of wind over the wings. Then the bombs. Then the engine restarting in the dark, already gone. Because the Pa-2 carried only 2 small bombs, one mission meant nothing. So they flew in relays all night, every night. Land, rearm in minutes, take off again. 8, 12, sometimes 18 sorties per crew per night. No radios for most of the war. No guns at first. No heating in open cockpits in Russian winters so cold that touching metal tore skin. And no parachutes. At their attack altitude, often below 600 meters, a parachute was useless weight. The women knew that if the plane burned, they burned. The Germans strung searchlights and flak in traps. So the witches invented a 3-plane game. 2 aircraft would deliberately draw the lights and fire, dancing apart in the beams, while the 3rd glided in unseen. Then they rotated. Every crew took a turn as bait. To German troops, they became folklore. Soldiers whispered that the pilots were criminals or witches given night vision. An Iron Cross, the story goes, was promised to any pilot who downed one. By the war's end, the regiment had flown roughly 24,000 sorties and dropped thousands of tons of bombs. 23 of its members were named Hero of the Soviet Union, the highest honor the country had. 30 of the women never came home. Numbers hide people, so meet one. Nadezhda Popova joined at 19 after the Germans took her hometown and her brother. She flew 852 missions. One night, she counted 42 bullet holes in her plane, in her map, and in her helmet. Her reaction, she said, was simple. I flew again. And through all of it, they remained aggressively themselves. They danced at the airfield between sorties, embroidered flowers on their foot wraps, and used navigation pencils as eyeliner. They refused to become grim. That too was defiance. Here is the bitter footnote. When Moscow held its great victory parade in 1945, the Night Witches were not included. Their aircraft were deemed too slow for the flyover. Within months, the regiments were dissolved, and the women were quietly pushed out of military aviation. Most went home, became engineers, teachers, mothers, and said little. For decades, their stories survived mainly in each other's letters and reunions, until historians finally caught up with it. The night witches proved something armies keep having to relearn. Courage is not issued with the equipment. Sometimes the most frightening force in the sky is a slow wooden plane, flown by someone with absolutely nothing but nerve. If forgotten heroes deserve to be remembered, subscribe and share this one. I bring back the stories history skipped, one video at a time.